I'm really looking forward to this fight. I saw this fight come out a few hours ago today. We get to see the return of Rafael dos Anjos, the former UFC lightweight champion. Clearly deserves to be a Hall of Famer. Taking on Rafael. I can't say his last time, so I'm not gonna try to. But it's a messed up name. But he's real young. He's 20 something years old. He's 11-1 in MMA. He's got 7 knockouts in his career. He's been knocked out one time in his first fight in the UFC, but since then he's won 5 fights in a row, and he's had 4 post-fight bonuses in 4 of his last 5 fights. 4 fights back to back to back to back. He's a killer. This guy finishes people. He's young. I don't even think he's hit his stride yet as a fighter. I've seen the experience he has. He's clearly stepping up his game. Gonna have to step up his game in this fight with Rafael dos Anjos. Dos Anjos, like I said, a former UFC champion. He's beaten Pettis. He beat Cowboy twice. Knocked him out the second fight. He's fought everybody. He had a very tough fight with Tony Ferguson when Tony was in his prime and was in a better stride 5, 6 years ago. He's been in there with everybody. He's done everything he's needed to do to really consider himself a legend. He went the distance with Colby Covington and had a really tough fight with him. We all know how good Colby is. He went the distance with Usman. We know Usman's the best right now at welterweight in the world. He's done a lot in his career. He's had post-fight bonuses. He's no stranger to fighting high-level competition and winning a lot of those fights, or most of those fights. He This is his first fight at lightweight in a while. He's been fighting at welterweight for a little while now, for the last 3, 4 years. Um, this is gonna be a tough fight for Dos Anjos because the guy he's fighting is really young. He's hungry. If he wins 6 fights in a row, he's either gonna get a title shot or make himself a top 5 guy in the lightweight division. Nobody really knows anything about him, but he's in the top 10 already. If he beats Dos Anjos and he beats him decisively, he'll make a name for himself right off the bat. For Dos Anjos, he's won 2 of his last 5, 6 fights, so he really needs another win to really keep himself relevant in the top 10. He won his last fight by split decision, but the split decision means it could have gone either way. Before that, he dropped 2 fights in a row, so he really needs to win this fight to make himself a top 10 guy at lightweight again. He's had his struggles at welterweight. Like I said, 4 of his last 6 fights, he's dropped them. They've been to the best guys, but he still lost those fights. So he really needs to win this fight. I think the longer the fight goes, it's in favor of Dos Anjos. He's won a lot of decisions. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, so he can win this fight by submission if he needs to. If given the chance, he's capable of knocking guys out, even though that's not the main reason he has won his fights. Um, the other Rafael, he's a knockout artist. He's had 7 knockouts. I think he's going to have a lot more knockout wins in his career. May become a UFC champion. But for this fight, uh, Dos Anjos doesn't get finished a whole lot, though. That's the thing. It's hard to stop him. He's been beaten, dominated by decision, but he doesn't get finished often. So, uh, this guy has won 5 fights in a row, though. So, I'm gonna go with Dos Anjos. I think he'll win a very, very close split decision. I think the other Rafael, he's young, but he doesn't know everything yet. He's not the veteran in this fight. He's not the most experienced. I think Dos Anjos will take advantage of that. He'll be able to do enough on the feet. He'll take this fight to the ground if he needs to and grapple a bit, go for submissions. But I got Dos Anjos winning a split decision here. But he could very well get knocked out in this fight.